We are here. We're back on the Dead Space. Welcome to the Endless Red Room, where we play the Dead Space Remake. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is the second part of this game here. Excuse me. This may be a short one, just because I am tired. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Work has been kicking my tush the past couple of days, and I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do it all again tomorrow. But I got a 3-day weekend ahead of me after tomorrow, so we'll do a longer stream tomorrow night when I come home, or tomorrow evening I should say, because I get off around like 4:30. Yeah, man, I'm tired, so we're probably only gonna do this for probably like an hour and a half, to be honest with you. Try to get through this part as fast as I can, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I want to go to bed, but I want to make sure I get my content out for you guys too. So we're gonna get into it here. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the show. What crawled out of that hole? Don't nobody try nothing funny. Now look at you, dead.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kite. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warren. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Agent Seth. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data.
Leslie. I went to the doctor, then scratching in the wall.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning, guys. Just letting you know. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Security clearance required.
Come on, thing, move out of the way. Must be the captain. Oh my god. Oh, well, that's fun. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Well, it looks like we got a fight, huh? Little hope.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's bridge?
Fuck me!
Yeah.
Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying would turn the captain's body into another one of those things.
Damn, Jokic won a third MVP already, bro.
Maybe the command computer has something. Where's
My man is a 5 winning MVPs like it's nothing.
security checkpoint? It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Clearance confirmed.
That's not good.
Isaac,
What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Go to the hangar bay. El Pollo Loco Yoko. What's up? What's up? I need some more ammo. All right, there we go. We good now. I downloaded this and never booted up. Hey, this game crazy, dog.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience. Flight deck traffic control.
Yeah, this joint wild. Like, the whole time you be walking around, you be hearing voices talking to you and shit. You know when the music changed, something about to happen. Did one of the games ever show the ship before I got taken over? If not, so this is the remake. In the original Dead Space, I think in the original Dead Space 2, they do like a little backstory where you get to see like how all this shit started. All right, that's where I gotta go. I ain't fucking around. I ain't fucking around. Don't you be on that bullshit. Okay, ain't nothing in here. God damn, it's dark as a mug in here.
Security recording retrieved.
Oh, we in the hatch. Okay, never mind. So that's what happened in the beginning of the game. I was in this room over here, and then that thing came out the ceiling and grabbed him.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Yeah, this joint crazy.
Entering vacuum.
Uh-huh. Now look at you, dead. Oh.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Clearance confirmed.
No! That's the dopes navigation GPS next to the wind. It goes. Elegant should learn that simple line on the ground. Oh god, bro, it's the simplest shit. Like, it tell you exactly where you need to go. Now, what does it say? We are not punished for our sins, but by them. What the fuck is that? Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Adding to my maintenance priority request. Maybe something in writing would make them pay attention. That identified growth reported elsewhere on the ship has reached engineering. Not even medical knows what the hell this stuff is. It looks like someone threw their guts up all over the walls and smells about the same. It's spreading faster than we can cut it up, which is pretty disgusting in itself. It's already busted the cargo lift and is getting into the engine spoke. If we can't find a way to stop it soon, it'll be all over the main engine chamber by the day after tomorrow. Meanwhile, I'm heading to the mining deck. They got PFM 100s in storage for ice mining, and they can spare the fuel. Maybe cauterizing this stuff will do the trick. Just hope it doesn't smell worse when it's on fire. Oh. So what you just told me is I'm about to get something.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
Laser or flamethrower? I feel like it's gonna be a flamethrower. You know I gotta explore. This the tram deck? This the tram deck.
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. So those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primaries laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why.
I believe in this one you find out what actually happened too, like later on.
Gotta keep the team focused. Crack. Temple out.
Because this is the first one.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tending to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure, fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, and do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize her from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
All right, so we did. Okay. Let's see what I can get. I don't like that sound. Who was that? The Ripper? Oh! The Ripper. It's a chainsaw. At least that's what it looked like. Oh! Oh, it's up. But I just shredded his dumb ass. Turned that man into cottage cheese just now. Go in the goddamn bathroom. Nobody.
Security request retrieved.
That's what I thought.
We need help down in engineering. Danvers, get those wires out. Let's just come out. I don't want to. I don't want to.
What's good with your boss? Don't run. Don't run. You're gonna make it worse if you run. Damn, where you go? Get cut up, nigga. I'm cutting up.
Warning. Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
Ah. That doesn't sound good. Get some! What I thought. Fucking pulse rifle. This don't crazy be melting their ass.
Last bound done, Chief. Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves to hell and back. We just wasted an hour fixing them.
Dang.
Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power and locked up the circuit breaker. No engines? We're gonna hit planetfall soon. What now?
What the
There's
hell?
gotta be someone around here.
Go.
They're acting as cargo. Wait, you hear that? Danvers, go!
Isaac. Damn it.
Daniels? You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we saw...
Glad to this point. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're an engineer, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
I hope so. Kinda, yeah.
Logging security card. Clearance confirmed. Entering vacuum.
Now me having to choose between life support and lights. Oh!
Refueling sequence activated. Additional fuel required for engine restart.
Oh! Oh, thank God. I'm okay right now. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That didn't sound good at all. Ah. Ah! Bitch! Tried to walk up on me like you knew who I was just now. I don't play that shit. Stasis pack. Vinny, what's up?
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Remember me?
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter.
I feel like I do,
I still need to get
but it's been a minute since I've been over here, so.
Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Oh yeah, you're super dead. Oh! You little... That's not good. What are you doing? Ah. That was so much. Look at my man head, bro. Didn't even know I could do that.
Clearance confirmed. Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
Got me curious on what the upper weapons are now. Hell yeah. I want to know what that fourth one is. Oh, bitch. Something just came in here. Oh! Ah! Oh! Oof.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
Who the hell is screaming like that? One thing I remember is the different outfits. Was that this one or the other two? This one you can like upgrade the armor. But on the other one, on 2 and 3, he actually had like outfits. Ah! Anybody else? Anybody else? Because I'm raring to go. What the hell is that? That doesn't sound good.
Centrifuge offline. Please attach generator modules manually.
Oh joy. Can't wait on the day you got a bunch of people in here donating and shit. I swear, bro. I'm trying to get there, cause do I have to go down? Mm-hmm. I hear him. Yeah, what you doing? What you doing? Cuz? Alright, let's try that again. That's like a little bomb. It's something I'm supposed to do that I forgot. Yeah, I gotta attach the modulators first. I knew that. What am I not doing? There's one.
Generator module attached.
I hear him, but I don't see him. I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. Where is he? I know y'all hear that. Oh, I had to bring it out some first.
Generator module attached. Clutch engaged. All personnel clear for centrifuge restart.
Where's the console at? It's over there. Yeah.
Centrifuge activated. Re-establishing balance with tectonic load.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
I hated this fucking part. Move! Damn it! God damn it! That don't slap the shit out of me just now.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
Go, 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 go. Look at it. The remnants of... Oh. Ah, whacked his ass. Fuck out of here. Oh! Get some. Made it. Cause you tried it. Oh shit! off me. Yes, the spine is my health. Oh! Bitch. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Yeah, that long green spine is his health, and then the short green one is my stasis meter, the little slow down thing I was doing.
Got it. Isaac's fuel storage is unlocked. It'll give you
Breeze, what's good, family? They made this game so immersive with that, and the no HUD in the environment is lit as fuck. I swear to God, it is. What's good, man? Who the fuck? I had to shoot you just to be sure.
Entering zero gravity.
Hey, Hammond. I cracked the secure files. DC was here for more than just a mining claim, huh?
What do you mean?
This outbreak started on the colony after the miners dug up some artifacts. Something alien.
That's impossible.
But it would explain why Aegis 7 is meant to be off limits, right? Earth God's orders. When the miners found the artifact, they reported hallucinations.
Coolin'. I think I just recovered from all the Kendrick drops, but I'm still jamming it. They not like us. That's my shit. He a fan.
Back up. Where's this marker?
Freaky ass nigga. He a 69. God, that Joe cranks so hard, bro. Sweet chin music, and I won't pass the. That was a bar, bro. Like, they don't talk about that line enough. Oh! Bitch! Euphoria still has me dead. When I see you stand by, I swear, but he was cooking Drake, dawg. And he was saying the same shit that we've been saying for years, bro. Like, Drake is a bad bitch at heart. Like, he want to be a bad bitch so bad.
Exiting zero gravity.
What the fuck is that? It's mandatory to say bitch when fighting in Henry Orger. I swear. It's so loud. Oh! The flamethrower! Ooh! What's up? How you keep yourself from getting scared? You know what's crazy, bro? I swear I think I've desensitized myself to like horror shit, cause like I listen to horror stories while I'm sleeping, so like nothing really scares me anymore. Like I have like little moments where like I be surprised and shit, but I don't ever be scared playing none of this shit. I don't like that. That's nasty. What the fuck was that? You had Meet the Grams on repeat as a sleep mantra. Nah, facts. Oh! Oh! Burn! Charbroiled, boy. Charbroiled this dumbass. Who next? Who want to get barbecue next? Your barbecue.
Engineering log. My last log. Temple reporting. I can't raise anyone on Ripley. I think my team is gone. I found the kinesis module that someone used to bust the centrifuge. Burned out. Who would sabotage the Ishimura at a time like this? I'll report to the bridge. If anyone's left.
These audios be dropping some gems for real.
And getting us the hell off this ship.
Charbroiled toasty. Bro, this podcast called Oldest Jury, Scary Stories Told in the Dark. It's a lot of short horror story shit's lit. I like there's this guy that I listen to on YouTube at night called the Dark Somnium. He is great, bro. Like his storytelling, the way his voice sounds when he tells story, he just sounds great, bro. Like, and I realize be sometimes like he got one joint. Hold on, I gotta pause this shit so I can really tell y'all, bro. I can tell y'all while I'm playing, but he got this one joint where he telling a story about like his wife. It's like a story that somebody sent into him, and I still have nightmares from that fucking story, bro. Like that is the scariest story that I've heard so far. Like, but he was basically like explaining that his like his wife used to peek at him from like around corners and behind shit. So like she was doing it so much that like it started scaring the shit out of him, and she just kept doing it. But then when he asked her about it, she acted like she didn't know what he was talking about. That shit was wild, bro. Like that shit had me up all night. Like that was like the first story that I listened to all the way through without like falling asleep. Oh, what the fuck? Ah! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! What the fuck is that? Yeah, so he was like, you know, my wife never had shown any signs of like mental illness or like any type of psychosis or no shit like that. So he was like, I didn't really think nothing of it at first, but he was like, the first time it happened, he was about to leave out for work. So he was walking down the hallway. He had coffee in his hand. He was walking down the hallway. So when he looked up, he seen his wife standing at the end of the hall, like coming out of the hallway to go to the front door. She was standing at the end of the hall, and she was like, her head was peeking, like she was peeking at him from around a corner, but it was just her head, and like her hair was over her face and shit. So she scared the shit out of him when he seen her. He was like, babe, what the hell? So she like disappeared behind the corner, but then when he got around the corner to go out to the front door and shit, she wasn't there. So he was like, he left out. He was like, you're weird or whatever, like in a playful way or whatever. So he left and went to work and shit. So like nothing happened after that. For probably like 2-3 days went by. He was like, I thought she was just like playing like a joke or some shit. So I ain't really think nothing of it. Hold on, I gotta pause this shit, bro, because when I explain this shit to y'all, bro, like this shit gets creepier and creepier the more the shit kept happening. So that was the first time. Probably like 2-3 days went by, and it was like real late at night. It's probably like 2 a.m. or some shit like that, and he went downstairs in the house to go get something to drink, like get some juice or get something to like water or some shit like that. So he go downstairs and he go to the fridge or whatever, and they had like an island in their kitchen. So he go in the fridge to get the juice or the water or whatever, and he's standing in front of the fridge like drinking the shit with the door open. So he get this feeling that he being watched or whatever. So he turn around and he don't see nothing, but then he happened to look down at like the bottom corner of the island, and his wife was literally peeking at him from the bottom of the fucking island around the corner, and she was like smiling and shit. Scared the bejesus out of this nigga, bro. Like he screamed and everything. He was like, I'm not gonna lie, I screamed because I was like genuinely fucking scared. So he was like, babe, what the fuck? So she like ran off and shit. But when she ran off on all fours. So like you could hear her feet and her hands slapping the fucking tiles in the kitchen as she ran out the kitchen. So he was scared to go back upstairs at first. Like the nigga from Insidious. Like, yeah, something along the lines of that. So he was scared to go back upstairs at first. And when he went back upstairs, she was in the bed. But when she was laying in the bed, she was facing away from him. So he was scared to get in the bed because he thought like she was gonna jump out at him or some shit, or like turn around and like try to do something to him, whatever. So he got in the bed. She never turned around, like she was asleep, like he could hear her snoring and shit, like she was gone. No contest, she divorced. She could have what she want when I'm gone. She could have what she want. I'm gone. Oh God, bro! Like the fact that he even stuck around after that shit, he stuck around. I was like, nigga, you are a saint. Because I would have left that fucking night. So the next morning, he's talking to her like she's downstairs watching TV and shit. So he come downstairs and he like, hey, what was that about last night? Whole time, she don't know nothing that this nigga talking about at all. So I think what it is, have y'all ever heard of something called sundowning? Let me know if you've heard of something called sundowning. So I think that that's what was going on with her. Nino, sundowning is basically like kind of like a mental type thing where when the sun goes down, it's like someone's feral instincts come out. Like they become like animalistic. Not sunblock. I'm fucking crying. Oh my God, he said that bitch got sunblock. But basically, like it's like they become possessed, but they're not really possessed. It's more so like it's like a mental break that happens when the sun goes down, and it only happens when the sun goes down. So I think now that I'm talking about it, I think that's what was going on with her the entire time. I think she was sundowning at night because it would only happen at night. It would never happen during the day. So after he asked her about it, you know, she was like, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. She was like, you're really freaking me out or whatever. Like, trying to flip the script and shit for real. But I genuinely think that because she was sundown and she didn't know what the fuck she was doing, or like when she woke up the next morning after the ordeal or episode and shit, she had no recollection of that shit. Bitch turned into a squirrel at night. No, like legit turned into a squirrel at night, bro. Like a mix between a squirrel and a fucking owl. So after that night on the island, when she was staring at him from behind the island in the kitchen and shit, probably like 2 weeks went by, bro, and she never did anything. Like wasn't peeking at him, nothing. So he was like, I thought like the shit was over or whatever. So he was like, he went up to her, like she was sitting down or whatever. He was like, hey, I noticed you, like playfully and shit. He's like, I noticed you haven't been peeking at me anymore. I guess you're like, you had your fun or whatever. But he was just trying to see like what she was gonna say for real. So she was like, this is what the fuck she rebuttals with, bro. She was like, maybe I just got better at doing it. And just left the conversation right there. So he was fucked up because he like, has she been peeking at me this entire time? I thought she wasn't and I didn't fucking know. Like that whole 2 weeks that went by, he thought like wasn't nothing going on or she wasn't doing the shit, but she was peeking at this nigga the whole time. She just didn't let him see her doing the shit anymore. So he was like, after that, it was one day he was in the room, like he was in their bedroom or whatever, and he was sitting on the bed, and he had that feeling again, like he was being watched. They had a trunk, like a big chest trunk or whatever. This is the same kind of story Otis and his team be having. Oh yeah, it's similar. Like a lot of them have different like stories, and people send them in, but they have certain people that like read them because of like the effects they may have, the type of voice they have, and shit like that. Like the one that I'm explaining right now, somebody sent in. This is why I said sunblock. Like you don't ever know what time it is. So he had the feeling like he was being watched again and shit while he was sitting in the bed, and they had like a little Chester trunk or whatever at the foot of their bed or whatever, like them big ass junks like our grandparents and shit used to have. So whole time his wife is in the fucking trunk, bro, like staring at this nigga at the foot of the bed, and he did not know she was right there. The only reason that he noticed her was because the fucking hinges on the chest creaked and he looked. And when he seen her, like locked eyes with her, all you could see was like a slit from the crack of her opening the trunk, and all you could see was her fucking eyes staring back at this nigga, and she was laughing, like giggling and shit while she was in the fucking trunk looking at this nigga the whole time. Like it was like that kind of like maniacal type giggle like they have in the movies and shit when people be walking through the house by themselves and you hear the little child laughter and shit. That's what the type of laugh it was. So he was like, he got so desensitized to the shit because she kept on. So when he seen her, he was like, babe, stop this shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? All of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but when he said that to her, all she did was close the fucking trunk while she was still in it and like just sat there. So he went downstairs and shit to like leave her in the fucking room. I'm gonna play a little more while I'm explaining this shit, because once we get through this part and shit, I'm gonna end the stream because I gotta go to fuck the bed. But oh bitch, I will shoot you right now. I stomped her ass out for good measure. I don't give a fuck.
Clearance confirmed.
Now I hit him with all that fire and he ain't die. I don't know how I ain't see him laying right there. All right, let me get to the top of this elevator and I'm gonna continue. Cause nah, bro, this shit was fucking crazy. I really gotta like tell y'all this shit. I'm gonna stop right here before I get out this elevator. So he got so desensitized to the shit that he like stopped paying attention. Like she was just doing it all the time. He would notice her, and it was like he didn't really give a fuck no more. Um, so it was one night, probably like I want to say like a good 3 days had went by. This time that I'm about to explain to y'all right now was the one that scared the shit out of him and actually made this nigga leave this time. So he was in the house. She told him during the day that she was going out with her girlfriends and shit. So he thought like, all right, I'm gonna just be in the house by myself. Like he was off of work and shit. Like the nightfall came or whatever. Like she had left the house or whatever. So he got in the shower, and when he got in the shower, you know, he washing himself up and shit in the shower. He gets that feeling again, like he being watched. So he like, why the fuck am I getting this feeling? I know I'm in the house by myself. Like my wife left already and shit. Why the fuck am I getting this feeling? This nigga turns around in the shower, bruh, and his wife is standing right there. Not in the shower with him, but she's peeking in the shower. Just her head is in the fucking shower with him, staring at him, bro. And her hair's like all stringy and shit from the shower water falling all over her face and shit. She's just staring at this nigga like maniacally while he in the shower. This nigga screams at the top of his lungs and was like, babe, get the fuck out of here or whatever. So she slowly pulls her head out of the shower and he can see her silhouette from behind the shower curtain. She like backs up or whatever and goes towards the bathroom door, and all of a sudden the door, like she leaves out of the bathroom and the door slams, but it slammed so fucking hard that like she shook the mirror in the bathroom and shit. So he like screamed a little bit again because he was like so fucking scared or whatever. Done. I'm gonna turn myself into a 30-year-old warrant. Sorry, babe, they got me, cuz hell no. Like, what? I am whooping your ass when I get out the shower. I'm sorry, I am. Cause what are you doing? So he gets out the shower. He said I would have popped her, no lie. Like, no bullshit, boy. I'd have turned around and seen her ass. I'd have stole her ass right there. So he get out the shower. You know, he got his towel, he got his robe on and shit. And he stays in the bathroom, bro, like for like an hour. Like just trying to listen to figure out like where his wife is in the house and shit. So he's staying there. He like banging on the door trying to talk to her. He thinking like she's standing like on the other side of the door and shit. So he banging on the door. He's like, babe, stop this shit. This shit isn't funny anymore. Like, you're scaring the shit out of me. Cut the bullshit. Like, he yelling at the top of his lungs from the other side of the bathroom door. But he don't hear anything. Like, he don't hear nothing. Like, it's dead silent. And he realized how silent it is once he stopped yelling and shit. So he get down on the floor and like look under the door. What he thought was, oh shit, sorry, I almost dropped my controller. What he thought was when he looked under the door that she was going to be sitting right there staring at his ass when he looked under the door, but she wasn't. So the way their bathroom layout was in the house, the fact that I can explain all of this shit to you and all I did was listen to this shit, I'm just visualizing the shit as he's talking to me. Like I felt like I was in the fucking house when he was telling this shit. That's how good this dude is with telling these stories. So the way their bathroom layout was, when he looked under the door, you could see their bedroom, and to the left you could see the top of the stairs. So what he thought was when he didn't see her, like when he first looked under the door, he looked over to the steps, and what he thought he was gonna see was her like peeking over the top step or whatever, but he didn't see that either. So he's sitting there in the bathroom like, where the fuck is my wife at? Like, why are you playing these games and shit? So he bangs on the door one more time to like tell his wife like, stop this shit, you're acting like a fucking maniac and all this shit. So as he's getting ready to open the door, he hears like this faint ass like it's not a moan, but more so like a huh. like a gasp kinda, but it was so faint that like he heard it slightly, but he still heard it. So whole time this man turns around in the bathroom. He had a linen closet in his bathroom, bro. The door was ajar ever so slightly, and he can see his wife in the fucking linen closet staring at this nigga, bro. And when I say she's staring at him and like shaking, laughing like maniacally, so quietly in the bathroom. He turns around, rips open the fucking bathroom door while he just got his robe and his fucking boxers on, runs downstairs, grabs the fucking keys off the counter, gets in the car, backs out the fucking driveway, and drives the fuck off. Never looked back to see if she was chasing him or anything. All he could hear when he was going downstairs was her laughing like maniacally and shit. So he leaves out, he gets out the car, he drives off, he sped away from his fucking house, left the fucking front door open. That's how fast he left out that jump. What he thought was when he got in the car and was backing out, he thought he was gonna see her running down the stairs after him or some shit, but she never came down the steps. So he drove off, and he drove like a little ways away to his brother's house. I gotta turn the camera on real quick so y'all can see my face when I'm explaining this shit to y'all. Hold on, bro. What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. Let me turn the fucking lamp on, because I'm about to get off of here after I get through this little part, because I gotta go to bed. But it's 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock comes fast as a motherfucker. But he leaves out the house. Nah, because this too much. This turned into a just chatting stream just for me telling you this shit. So he leaves out, and he drives like a little ways, probably like a good 20 minutes. He drives to his brother's house, his brother and his brother's wife's house, or like his sister-in-law type shit. He drives to their house. When he be banging on the door, whatever, his brother answered the door, and he like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what the hell's going on? Why are you in your robe and your boxers and shit? Like, what the hell going on? So he was like, something's wrong with my wife. I don't know what the hell's going on. She been peeking at me for like the past, like peeking at me from around corners and behind tables and chairs and furniture and shit for like the past probably like month. And he was like, I thought when it first was happening, like it was like a little joke, or she was trying to play like a little prank and shit. He's like, I'm usually the playful one. So I thought like the first few times it happened, like I was just like, okay, maybe she's trying to like spice things up or some shit like that. But he was like, after he told him about the bathroom situation, and he was like, look, I don't know what's going on, bro, but you can stay here. You can sleep on the couch if you want to or whatever. He's like, I'll get you some clothes and shit if you want, because I know you're in your robe and your boxers and shit. So they were kind of like the same bill, so he was able to just put his brother's clothes on and shit. So he put some clothes on or whatever, and he ended up sleeping on the couch. His wife and his brother and his brother and her and his wife they're upstairs in their bed sleeping or whatever. So he's downstairs sleep on the couch. It's this window next to the couch, and he wakes up because he has that feeling like he's being watched again as he's sleeping. So he just happens to look slightly over to the left. Why the fuck is his wife standing outside the window staring at him with her face pressed up against the fucking window? So when he looked, he was like, get the fuck out of here, like yelling and shit. So she like moves away from the window, but all you can see is like two little spots of like drool that trickled down the fucking window from where she was standing at. So when his brother came downstairs, when his brother and his wife and the brother's wife came downstairs, he told her she was outside or whatever. Like, I don't know where she went after she left from the window or whatever, but I know she was there because you can still see the little sweat, you can still see the little drool droplets from when she had her face pressed up against the window on the window. So, you know, he made sure all the doors was locked, made sure all the windows was locked and shit like that. Both of them did. So he waited probably like 3 days, bro, and he went back to his house. And when he went back to his house, you know, he opened the door or whatever. Him and his brother went back to the house. Like, he didn't go by himself. He took his brother with him this time. So they go in the house. They don't hear nothing. They don't see nobody. They don't see his wife or no shit like that. So they're like, where the hell is she or whatever, like trying to figure out what's going on for real. So they go upstairs and they go into his bedroom. They go into the bedroom and they still don't see nothing. Like they just looking around, searching and shit. So they both standing at the front door. So he gets the feeling again, like he's being watched at that time. His wife is under the fucking bed. She was staring at him and his brother the entire fucking time they were in the room, and he did not know at all. And so they trying to talk to her now, like trying to see like what's going on. Like she's in this like frenzy kind of like maniacal state again, like she was when he saw her in the bathroom. So she under the bed, she like laughing uncontrollably, like this maniacal ass giggle and shit. So the brother tries to reach out to her first, like he goes closer to the bed. So the dude that's the husband and shit, he was like, don't do it, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what she's gonna do, don't go over there. He was like, man, look, it's okay. He's like, she a woman, it ain't but so much she could fucking do anyway with two men in the fucking house anyway. Which I mean logically makes sense, but then again, somebody being possessed, you don't know what the fuck they gonna do. Now I left for a little bit. Don't tell me this queen came back. Oh, I gotta go back because you missed it. So he drove, but I told you he went to his brother's house and shit. He went to his brother's house. He was sleeping on the couch, and when he looked over, he had the feeling like he was being watched again. He looked over to the left. His wife was standing outside the fucking window with her face pressed up against the window. She had like 2 drool droplets smearing down the fucking window. This nigga screams, tell her get the fuck away from the house and shit. The brother come downstairs with his wife. He like, what the hell going on? He tell her she was outside. He's like, to prove it, the fucking drool droplet still right there smeared on the fucking window. So like 3 days go by or whatever. He still never went back to his house. Like 3 days went by. He stayed at his brother's house. Him and his brother go back to the house. They don't see her when they first walk in. They walking around, looking around and shit. They don't see her. They go back upstairs and to the bedroom or whatever. They go in a room. They search in a room. They don't see her in there at all. They go like search all the other rooms and shit. So they back in front of the front door of the bedroom. He get the feeling like he being watched again. His wife is under the fucking bed. She was watching him and his brother walk around upstairs and in the room and shit the entire time, and he did not know that she was there. Like she was so silent, you would have never known she was there. He's like, the only reason he even noticed her was because as far away from he was from the bed, he could see that she was under there when he looked. But he didn't think to look there when he first walked in the room. So the brother goes over to the bed, tries to reach out and shit. Like, hey, what's going on? So the brother, the husband that this is happening to, is like, don't go over there. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know what she may be capable of. I don't know what she gonna do. So the brother's like, man, she a woman. It's 2 of us. It ain't but so much she gonna be able to fucking do with 2 men in the fucking house. Logically, that would make sense. But somebody possessed, you don't know what the fuck they're capable of doing. Or somebody sundowning, you have no type of idea what kind of strength they have when they're in that frenzied state. So the brother reaches over, or the brother goes over to the bed and like tries to reach his hand under there to like grab her hand and shit. She swipes at this nigga, bro, and like scratches the shit out of his arm, like completely breaks the fucking skin. Like this nigga's bleeding everything. So come to find out, she had a fucking knife in her hand while she was under the bed. And she stabbed him with the joint. So they leave the house, like left her ass in the fucking house. He said, I'm gonna give you some of my clothes or whatever, you can stay with me as long as you want or whatever. They left her ass in that bitch. He never went back to the fucking house. So the end of the story, this is why I like Dark Somnium, because the end of the story is always like a cliffhanger, or it's always like a scary moment at the very end of the fucking story. So probably like after he stays with his brother for a little bit, I want to say like 3 to 6 months went by. He hadn't talked to his wife, hadn't spoken to her, hadn't seen her, none of that shit, because he was staying at his brother's house the whole time, hadn't had no communication with her and shit. he had went back to the house to get some of his things, and like she was gone. Like he ain't know where she was. None of that shit. He was trying to call her, couldn't find her. None of that shit. So he was staying in a hotel. Like once he kind of got his money back up and shit, he was staying in a hotel for a night because he was about to move into his new house and shit. And he's sitting in a hotel, so he's like at the end of the story he's like writing to us, like telling us like, you know, this was a really cool, like really great, not great, but it's like this was a really like crazy experience. I never experienced nothing like this. So he was like, I gotta go because I'm getting that feeling like I'm being watched again or whatever. Come to find out, right as the story ends, why the fuck was this nigga's wife in the fucking ceiling vent staring at this nigga while he was in the bed in the hotel room? And then the fucking story ends. Bro, when I say I was up all fucking night after I listened to that shit, bro, that's the scariest story I've ever listened. Out of all of the stories that I've listened to, that was the scariest fucking one. That shit genuinely had me scared in this bitch, bro. For like a good, like the rest of the night. I didn't go to sleep till like 5 o'clock in the fucking morning because I was just up after that shit. I've listened to a whole lot of other ones too, but that is the best one I've listened to so far. I was like, bro, he gave her too many chances, bro. I'd have beat her ass in that fucking house. Are we about to ignite the engines and then we gonna end this here? I'm glad you guys got to enjoy story time. Oh, bitch! Yeah, he gave her too many chances, bro. I was like, what? Yeah, we getting rid of this shit. Alright, so we got bombers in here now. That was the wife right there. You funny as shit. She said, that's what you get for talking shit. Oop, found some flamethrower ammo. Charbroil those dumbass. Wow, I stomped on that man's head, came off. That's crazy. Yo, I'ma holla. Dope story time, dope stream. Definitely got notifications on. I'ma catch you on the next one. Bet. Appreciate it, bro. Come on, open up. There we go. Yeah, back your dumb ass up. Oh! Hold it right there. Oh, it's about to be some bullshit in here. Fuck it, let's go. Give me them legs. Give me them legs. What you doing? I know. I gotta find the engine block.
Warning. Engine power failure.
I know.
Power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Careful, bro. She's still lurking. You funny as shit. Don't you be on that bullshit. Give me that. Thank you.
Warning. Engine power failure.
I know.
Replace
You don't have to keep telling me.
ignition sequence.
Oh, my inventory's full. No. I don't want to drop it. You know what? It's okay. I'm alright.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Okay. That's the socket. Now, where's the engine block at? Where's the power cell? Aha! Found you. Pulse rounds.
Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence. Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by.
Oh, I got something for you. Oh! Get the fuck off me, bitch! Burn! I see you coming down the steps, bitch.
Fuel outlets secure. Priming ignition chamber.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh. Never mind.
Engines ready.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, I'm the wrong way. Yes! Alright, we're going back to the tram station.
sabotage the fuck out of these engines.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
Wait, you're flying us through the planet crafted rig?
That's what the asteroid defense system is for.
But the ADS is offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Damn it. The Ishimura's in rough shape. A couple of bad strikes can finish her off.
Shit. Daniels, give me all the data you have. I'll try to adjust course. Isaac, you disable the tram lockdown from engineering. I'll open up the bridge station. Meet me there. We need to work on this together.
Oh!
Nicole!
Oh my God! Get off me! Get off me! Ah! Fuck! All right, we're gonna stop right here. We're on chapter 4. I appreciate everybody who came through here for watching the stream, having story time with me. It was an amazing time. I'm glad I got to tell you guys the story. It was really dope. Check out the Dark Somnium on YouTube. I definitely watch him and listen to a lot of his stories. A lot. He's amazing. Shout out to everybody who came through the stream. Vinny, Breeze, Nino, anybody else that was lurking in chat. I appreciate you guys for coming through as always. Tomorrow we will do a longer stream of this as I have a 3-day weekend after tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We will be back tomorrow for part 3 of the Dead Space Remake. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great night.